We completed the first year syllabus still genetics. Today we discuss second year syllabus first chapters Introduction to Plant Kingdom, Spirogyra and Rhizopus. Introduction to Plant Kingdom. Eichler proposed the first phylogenetic system of classification. In that he classified the plants into two major kingdoms, cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams are non-flowering plants. Here these are again three classes: Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta. These are subdivisions in this or divisions in this. Thallophyta, plant body is a thallus, undifferentiated plant body without root, stem and leaf, with autotrophic thallophytes, algae, heterotrophic thallophytes, fungi. Then bryophytes are amphibians of plant kingdom because they completely depend on water for fertilization. Pteridophytes are first group of vascular plants, so they are also called vascular cryptogams. Then we discuss phanerogams, flowering plants. In that, gymnosperms, their only seeds are formed, fruits are not produced. Why? Because ovary is absent, only ovules are present. Then comes angiosperms, where ovaries and fruits are present. Different types of categories in that. Then Spirogyra, algal example. Spirogyra discovered by Link. It is an autotrophic thallophyte, grows in freshwater habitats, popularly called pond silk, water silk, pond scum. Structure of Spirogyra filament, structure of cell. Asexual vegetative reproduction by fragmentation, asexual reproduction by echinids and eplanospores, sexual reproduction by conjugation with scalariform conjugation, lateral conjugation. If two filaments involve scalariform conjugation, if two cells of the same filament involve lateral conjugation, formation of zygospore, haplontic life cycle and other things. Then Rhizopus, heterotrophic thallophyte, grows on bread, hence it is bread mold, pin mold, black mold, discovered by Ehrenberg, represented by 30 species. Well-known species is Rhizopus stolonifer. Structure of mycelium, structure of hyphae, stolons, rhizoids, sporangiophores. Stolons and rhizoids formed during vegetative growth. Sporangiophores are formed during reproductive growth. Then how asexual reproduction takes place by eplanospores, how sexual reproduction takes place by gametangial contact. In the gametangial contact, fusion of nuclei, disintegration of unpaired nuclei, then formation of zygospore, reduction, division in the zygospore, formation of promycelium or germ tube and germ sporangium. The basic difference between germ sporangium and sporangiosporangium is in sporangiosporangium no question of formation of columella. In germ sporangium, columella is not formed. In sporangiosporangium, columella is produced. Then spore formation, meiospores, the only structures in the total life history of Rhizopus which are uninucleate at least for a short period of time are meiospores, are the spores formed in the zygosporangium, that is zygospores. So all these things we discuss in the form of important questions. Now first we take first question. Which of the following is true with regard to thallophytes? So this is a question regarding thallophytes. Which of the truth means they are non-embryophytes? Definitely they are non-embryophytes, because in thallophytes, zygote diploid, instead of mitosis it undergoes meiosis and produces haploid structures. Whenever zygote undergoes mitosis, then it produces embryo. Whenever zygote undergoes meiosis, it does not produces embryo. So all thallophytes are non-embryophytes. Why? Because they don't produce embryo, because zygote instead of showing mitosis shows meiosis. So these are non-embryophytes. Next, second, most of them have multicellular and non-jacketed gametangia. Multicellular non-gametangia, non-jacketed, multicellular or unicellular you have to write. Then they are atracheophytes. Atracheophytes means absolutely they do not possess any vascular tissues. They are atracheophytes is correct. They show haplontic type of life cycle. It is also correct. Haplontic means in the total life cycle, zygospore is the only diploid stage. All the other stages are haploid. Hence it is called haplontic. So according to this question, the question is, which of the following is true with regard to thallophytes? Is they are non-embryophytes is correct. Most of them have multicellular and non-jacketed gametangia is wrong. All of them have multicellular non-jacketed gametangia. They are atracheophytes, it is correct. They show haplontic type of life cycle is correct. So answer is 1, 2 and 4. For the first question, Which of the following is true with regard to thallophytes? They are non-embryophytes, they are atrachophytes, and they show haplontic type of life cycle are the best characters regarding thallophytes. Which of the following characters are not related to pteridophytes? Not related to pteridophytes. Pteridophytes are the first group of plants. Thallophytes are gametophytic generation is dominant. Bryophytes gametophytic generation is dominant. For the first time in pteridophytes, sporophytic generation is dominant. So whenever sporophytic generation is dominant, the plant body shows root, stem and leaf perfectly. So which of the following characters are not related to pteridophyta means plant body is a gametophyte is wrong. Plant body is not a gametophyte, plant body is a sporophyte, diploid sporophyte. Siphonogamous type of oogamy. Pteridophytes does not show siphonogamous type of oogamy. What is siphonoogamy? Movement of male gametes from one place to other place with the help of a pollen tube is called siphonoogamy. Pollen tube formation starts from gymnosperms. Gymnosperms and angiosperms show siphonoogamy. Pteridophytes absolutely does not show siphonoogamy. So siphonoogamy is siphonogamous type of oogamy is wrong. Direct pollination, no question of pollination in pteridophytes. Microspores divides and produces prothallus. Sexual reproductive structures are found in prothallus or gametophyte. Reproduction takes place. Sessile sex organs. Sessile sex organs is correct because all pteridophytes, the special feature is reproductive structures. Antheridium and Archegonium are sessile. They do not possess any stalk. So which of the following characters are not related to pteridophytes is sessile sex organs are related to pteridophytes, not related. Plant body is not a gametophyte, plant body is a sporophyte, so that one is one. Siphonogamous type of oogamy, no question of formation of pollen tube in pteridophytes, so siphonogamous type of oogamy. Direct pollination is found in gymnosperms, not in pteridophytes. So 1, 2, 3 are not the characters which are related to pteridophytes.